Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. And this is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing the The FOMO index has moved up to 53 from yesterday's 50. Bitcoin dominance is 48.2%. 24-hour volume is 32 billion. The overall market cap is 1.17 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, we can't say she didn't move. To the downside, mind you. But she moved, kind of. After struggling to get up and over the 50 moving average, price action threw in the towel, dumped down, finding a bottom and a bounce at 28.7 and has fluttered down to a time of production 29K, that oh so psychological level. More on that level on the ding dong. But for now, we are once again underneath all three moving averages. It seems we're making our way to the dastardly 28.2 level we've been droning on and on about ad nauseum. And we have entered this low volume area, so there's really nothing stopping us from a quick how's your uncle down to tested as support. Now over on the ding dong, we did break out of our cute little symmetrical triangle of neutrality to the downside. And the reason this 29K level is such a psychological so-and-so is if we zoom out, we can see we're either fighting to stay above her or we're floundering underneath her. You can see back here in May 2022, 29K was the level that broke, and we spent the vast majority of the year struggling to get back up, putting in our current bear market low to boot. So it's not on the healthy flip of the coin, but alas, in this crab market, it's all just mincing words in a sea of monotony. E flat major. You tucked yourself in again, didn't you? And continuing our macabre interest in watching financial paint dry, we did close the July candle red with a 4.5% loss. We haven't seen a red candle in July since way back in 2019, a solid 4 years ago, almost as if we're in a 4-year cycle of sorts. Now zooming in on the monthly, we can see our two exit points from this triangle to the upside. At 29K, we're white knuckling now. And to the downside at 26.3, which is, oh snap, right on a Fibonacci level. Yes, the 78.6% fibs where this triangle breaks down. Oh, those fibs. It's almost like they're woven into the very fabric of our universe. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, but we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there and knock them dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And We'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a cup of coffee, join me for a quick one, and please, by all means, sing it with me now. I'll run the banks of boom to spang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, boy, cha cha cha, ching. Gotta go to. Is the mic working now? So what? Hold on, dude. I'll give you. I'll call you when we're ready to sing out. Okay. So I was all set up outside, obviously, and it just got as dark can be. It got so dark, and then, how's it? You got sound now or no? Yeah, you got sound now. Okay. Yeah, I had to take the mic off. Everything's kind of wired in outside underneath that little bench. And then it started pouring, and I'm like, I can handle this rain. And then it really started pouring, and it started getting into, I wonder if it just shorted that mixer. Because really, I don't know why the mixer isn't working. But it was attached to this mic, so who knows. Lucky, I am a gear psychopath, and I have copies of everything I use for situations like this. So if I did get that wet, well, I got another one. But wow, that was crazy. That was just like a dump out of nowhere. Johnny December says there's pouring rain down here on the island. Yeah, I bet you pouring rain down in Belize is a lot nicer than pouring rain in Winnipeg. Good morning, wake up Waverly in New York. Alex Green, Jolly Peanut, Johnny December, Squeaky McGee, Sneaky Pete, Arthur Wade, Troy, Terry Crow, Crypto, KC, Baseball and Crypto, Mark Stone, Metal, Family, Dave Digital. Yeah, huge storm where you live now, says David Sony Music. That's right. Crazy. I wanted to bring this up here, this little picture. So that 26.3 is basically, August is traditionally, you can hear that thunder. It's traditionally a pretty crummy month. I mean, nothing really happens, and if anything happens, it kind of goes down. So we're at 28.8 now. To get to 26.3, it's less than 10% drop. That's no big deal. So I mean, we could see that. That's not the craziest thing. And if we break out of that triangle, just a little bit off center here. If we break out of this triangle, this is the monthly, like watching paint dry here. Okay, let's get it. Set this up. See ya. Now I'm all frazzled because of I was like, how do I do this? Do I just cut the stream? Because we were like, the video was on. Crazy morning. Anyway, 26.3 isn't too far out of the picture when you think about it. Less than 10% dip from here. There's some weird stuff going on that I've been reading about. Yesterday on Around the Blockchain, we did this thing about Curve. And what's going on here? See, now everything's wet here. Jeez. Haven't been in Ethereum News says, haven't been to Manitoba yet. Is it nice? Well, it depends what you consider what nice is. Is it as cold as you could possibly imagine in the winter? Yeah. How cold? Well, let me put it this way.
let's say you were to roll out your garbage on a Wednesday night, let's say, and for some reason you slipped and you hit your head on the ice and you knocked yourself out. And let's say you knocked yourself out for 3 minutes. Well, in that 3 minutes, you would freeze solid to death. So, I mean, that's the winter. That's how nice it is in Manitoba here. And in the summer, we got about 2 to 3 weeks. I think we've already had it, where it's really hot and dry. And that's when construction is everywhere. All there is construction everywhere. So for instance, I got to go this way to get Duke to his little sports camp today. And I can't turn that way. I have to go all the way down a cloverleaf and back, like 20 minutes out of my way just to go 5 minutes that way. So that's summer. Plus we have mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are a real treat in this. And then we have fish flies. Then if you're down at the lake, you have the algae. So yeah, it's we got everything in Manitoba. That should be the advertisement for tourism. We've got everything. We've got fish flies. We've got mosquitoes. We've got construction like you've never seen. We also have extreme winters that go up to -40. Oh, now we got some lightning too in the morning. Anyway, yeah. I heard that the mosquito is your national bird, says Edgewood Motter. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to knock on wood right now because we haven't really had mosquitoes that much. That being said, I have 2 wasp nests outside my front door, right where I usually do the live streams. Ethereum News saying you're attracting me. Careful now. Yeah. That should send everyone piling into Manitoba. Duke got bit by one last week. His nanny, my mom, got bit by one last week, and yesterday I got bit by one. The weird thing is that when Duke got bit by one, he was he was upset, and I was in my mind I was like, come on, it's just a wasp bite, blah, 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 blah. And then I got bit by one. I'm like, oh snap, that is that does hurt. For a long time too. It's like having a little needle in your side. Mine went down this bunny hug and to my like belly button area, and boom, there you have it. Long Shadow says, I see you've embraced WorldCoin. Got your own orb, Matty. No, I've actually forgot to take that off, but I kind of like it there because it's so bizarre. Like, you guys hear that lightning?
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't worry, buddy.
That was a tree, I think.
Yeah, that people will actually put their eye into it. Give up all their biometric data for what? John Superfresh says, I predict by mid-2025, all 71 of us on the stream will be completely financial free. Keep it crackin', pianomattyb. Well, there's a huge probability that if you've been sitting on your bags of Bitcoin and miscellaneous, then by the time 2025 rolls around, everyone will be in a different financial situation, that's for sure. Now, if you can somehow manage to take some profits and enjoy some of it rather than watching it go down again through that next bear market, then yeah. Why haven't you destroyed the nest? Squeaky McGee says. Well, I've tried. I bought the little wasp stuff, and I didn't know it was like a white foam type thing. I thought it was just like a bear sprayer of sorts. And so at first I was like, holy smokes, I got it all over the door, all over the mailbox. And I basically missed the things. And this is where my mind went. As soon as it kind of foamed out and it was gone, I was like, okay, I should block up the holes. So I go inside. I'm like, what can I block up the holes with? I found a thing of Velcro. Like, you know, any real professional musician will have a backpack filled with Velcro for things you need. So I started getting the Velcro one because it's got really sticky tape on one side, and I started doing the cracks. And holy smokes, Lord love a duck if those wasps didn't eat through the Velcro, and they're back in there. And they're right where there's a little light. They made another nest, just like that. Jesus, yeah. Flipper Frank said, did you call that hoodie a bunny hug? Yes, I did, Flipper Frank, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is because I grew up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And by grew up, I mean 4 years. But when you're 7 till 11, those are long years, so you feel like you grew up there. And they call bunny hugs, or they call hoodies bunny hugs. And so I just call them bunny hugs now. I can't get them. Storm Chaser video, pianomattyb OG. Dude, just pick up some cans of brake parts cleaner and spray the wasps. Brake parts cleaner. Never heard of that brake parts cleaner. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of these wasps now because we've tried 2 different things. Right in there, one with a little, like a WD-40 hose. And they're still there. I don't know, maybe we'll just wait it out. Because really, it's going to be fall soon. It's August now. It's fall soon. Anyway, I think I missed some. If I missed some questions, just put them in again, because I don't have my my things with me. I have to look at 2 things, and they're going at different spots. Ask them to leave nicely. Yeah, I have. Wasps come at night. You must do it in the evening. Yeah, we wait till it's they're in their nest and they're sleeping, and then we spray it, and no dice. They just keep coming back. Get a pest control guy. Use permethrin. Works great. Okay. Yeah, because I don't really want to get stung again after yesterday. Nice memory of how bad it hurts. It's not the worst. And then I started thinking, well, I wonder if in the big scheme of things, I needed the venom from a wasp. There's maybe you need it, you know, in this big universal bizarre simulation we're in. Maybe I needed to get that venom to spike some adrenaline and maybe change some things. Do you ever look at stablecoin dominance as a factor to consider? How so, Alex Green? A factor to consider market, like where we are in the market, like Bitcoin dominance? I think that's the reason why Bitcoin dominance is such a weird one these days, because of stable coins. Like, I have some money in stable coins now, and if they weren't in stable coins, it'd be in Bitcoin, right? And even it being in USDC, it's still dicey. I don't feel good about it. So use steel wool. Yes, Arthur Mann. That's it. Not Velcro. Because those little sons of guns, they just went in there and they ate around the Velcro and they got back in. I was actually impressed, you know, all things. You can buy bee venom from Deep Blue supplements in New Zealand. Also stranger used for joint pain. I don't know. What do you think of Ben Cohen's BTC dominance theory? I'm not sure what his dominance theory is, Edgewood Modern. Maybe I do. Put in a brief description. Maybe I have seen it, but I can't remember. I'm not sure. I haven't watched Ben in a long time, just because, you know, when I go to bed at about 8 or 8:30, because I got to get up at 3:30, I have this little window where I try to get about a half an hour of information in. And usually Ben Cohen or James, which I like, it just puts me to sleep. Not because it's boring, just it's because it's like there's something about it just puts me to sleep. Which Cohen video? Yeah, I don't see that. the Ben Cowan one. Bitcoin is the alpha omega dominance and is Bitcoin's middle name. Yeah, I actually had something here about the $500 million thing. I was going to read it in my best altcoin daily impression. Okay, here it is. Cowan says Bitcoin goes up like 60% or 70% dominance. Then the dominance crash kicks off alt season, more or less. So, yeah, I guess that's what happens traditionally. Let's take a look at this here. This is in my best altcoin daily impersonation. Crypto market loses 486 million in July, most since 2022 report. It's my altcoin daily impression. So this is in 1 month, 500 million between rug pulls and just breaks and cracks and what have you and hacks. $500 million. That's pretty crazy in 1 month. Let's see. This is still in altcoin daily. Losses for July totaled 486 million, more than 6 times the total from 2022. 6 times from last year's July. That is pretty crazy. Yes, peanuts ask any government. Like 500 million, hold my beer, says the Biden administration. Let's see, and then there's one more here. In my best altcoin daily impersonation, with a current reported recovery total of only 6.15 million, nearly 99% of all cryptocurrency and digital assets stolen in the month of July remain uncovered. Like and subscribe for videos. We put these out daily. That's my altcoin daily impersonation. John Superfresh, have y'all ever thought about this stat? There's 60 plus million millionaires worldwide and only 21 million Bitcoin institutions excluded. They will all need at least one. Yeah, that's Johnny Superfresh. That's like the perfect storm that we kind of all talk about. Can you imagine when every millionaire out there realizes, holy smokes, I got to get a Bitcoin? That, with the institutional FOMO, is the perfect storm that I think almost everyone has been waiting for the past, 4 years, kind of when we started. I feel like the walls are closing in on the supply crunch. And it's such a thing that we keep on talking about. Supply crunch, right? And it just never happens. In fact, we just keep on going down. But I think when that comes in, when they say $1 million Bitcoin, it sounds like insanity. But let's just say it gets there nice and evenly and slowly, right? It's still an insane price. I don't know what Duke did there. But I can see it getting there faster with this insane FOMO. You all right, buddy? Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to sing us out, my good boy. You want to come sit here? Okay. Terry Rooster, I love the way Gary lies to me. I don't like seeing videos of Gary Gensler because he does trigger me. I look at him and he kind of embodies everything that's wrong in the world right now. Maddie's so old, I took him into a table antique roadshow and they both got appraised. Well, that's not nice, Joe Blow 2. You ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Now, we'd like to know whether you're bearish or bullish today in the markets. We're at 28.8. Whoa.
I want to get that diamond thing.
What diamond thing?
The diamond play button.
Diamond play button on YouTube? Oh, well, in due time, my boy. In due time. Okay. Are you bullish or bearish? And I'd like to point out that the shirt you have is from that load of laundry that stayed in the laundry too long. Okay? We're going to have to switch that out. You know what I'm talking about when it gets a little bit, I don't know, rotten? Yeah. Anyway, let's not worry about that. We got plenty of shirts to switch into. So, are you bearish or bullish, my boy?
I already said bullish.
Okay. Well, why are you bullish?
Because Nanny's watching right now.
Oh, yeah. It's always good to be bullish when Nanny's watching. Hey, look, it's Kyle Mack.
Where?
He's in the comment sections. We play piano
Where?
with him. Right there, Kyle Mack.
Where? Carl Mackay, let's hear those pipes, buddy.
Okay, now you got a fellow musician to sing up to. Are you ready?
Randy.
Are you ready? Mildew, that's right, Randy. Okay, buddy, let's do it. We're playing this.
Oh, yeah.
Take a deep breath. Let's use that diaphragm. Let's use that.
We're playing the same game, my young. When did always try so long game? So zoom up and have a fantasy look. Day. I want the best, the
Where you
boom,
going?
the spank, Bitcoin with the money.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.